Okay, so you're ready to find the perfect wedding dress.
Yeah.
But have you thought about, like, where you're actually going to find it? Like the
Yeah.
bridal shop itself.
Oh, totally.
Because you want the whole experience to feel special.
You do. You do.
So we're doing a deep dive into this article.
Okay.
Bride's Guide. 5 things to consider when choosing a bridal shop. It's from Darianna Bridal and Tuxedo.
Sounds good.
And they should know what they're talking about, right?
Oh, the experts. Yeah.
They have all these insider tips
Mm-hmm.
that can help you find the perfect bridal shop for you.
I think what people don't realize is that the shop really sets the stage for your whole dress journey.
Yeah.
It's more than just like buying a dress.
It's the whole
You want to feel comfortable,
Yeah.
understood. You want to feel excited about the whole process.
Like you're at home.
Yeah, exactly.
So the article starts off with a great point about online reviews
Yeah.
because they're just like a gold mine of information. Yeah.
They are, if you know what to look for,
Right.
you get to peek behind the curtain.
Exactly.
Like, don't just look for generic comments like, oh, the staff is so nice.
Oh, yeah.
But instead, try to find those reviews where they mention the consultants.
Okay.
And if they really understood what the bride was looking for, that shows that they're really invested in helping you find the perfect dress.
Okay, so they get your vision?
Yeah, your style, your vision.
Now, what about, like, red flags?
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything in those reviews to watch out for?
Definitely. If you see a lot of people complaining about pushy sales tactics or feeling pressured to buy,
Yeah.
that's not good because this is your experience, right?
Right.
You should feel empowered to make your own decision without feeling rushed or manipulated.
So it's all about, like, trusting your gut.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if something feels a little off in the reviews, you should just stay away. All right, so reviews checked. Now we're moving on to, like, the star of the show.
All right.
The dress selection.
Yes.
And Darianna, they mentioned this that I thought was really interesting.
Okay.
Which is that a bigger store doesn't necessarily mean a better selection.
Yeah, it doesn't always equate to a better selection.
So,
I've seen some really small boutiques with these incredible collections that are so much better than these huge warehouse stores. So don't just focus on quantity, you know. Look at the quality and does it have what you want?
Yeah.
So do they have the designers you like? Do they have that aesthetic, that special look that you're going for?
And especially do they have a good range of sizes that actually fit real brides?
That's so important, yeah.
And speaking of sizes, they specifically talk about inclusivity, and especially for plus-size brides. It shouldn't be hard to find beautiful gowns to try on in your size.
Everyone deserves to feel amazing and confident.
Absolutely.
And, like, it's not just about having a few plus-size samples, you know?
Yeah.
It's about having a whole range of sizes and styles.
So everyone can envision themselves on their wedding day.
Exactly.
It's like those moments we see on TV.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Where they finally find a dress that fits.
Yeah.
And it's like magic.
It is.
You know?
Absolutely.
So Darianna also talks about trying on gowns and how you can get really overwhelmed.
You can, yeah.
If you try on too many.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I've seen brides after trying on like 20 gowns.
Oh, wow.
They just get tired of making decisions.
Yeah.
And that's where a really good bridal consultant can come in.
Okay.
Think of them like a stylist, but for your wedding dress.
They can, like, guide you?
They can help you narrow down your choices and, like, keep you focused on what you actually want.
What you really want,
Yes.
So beyond just the dress, the article really stresses how important responsiveness is.
Oh, that's a big one?
It sounds really basic.
It does, yeah.
But why is it so crucial?
So imagine this. You've found your dream dress. But then you have a question about, like, alterations or when it's going to be delivered. And you email the shop. Nothing. Days go by, a whole week, and you're just sitting there feeling ignored. Not a good feeling.
It's a total nightmare.
It is.
So responsiveness, that equals peace of mind.
It does.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. And speaking of being prepared, let's talk about budget.
Yes, the big B.
Because that's where it can get a little scary.
It is.
Especially if you don't know what to expect.
Right.
So Darianna says it's super important to have a really clear budget before you even go to the shop.
It really helps narrow down those options. And then you won't fall in love with something that you just can't afford.
And break the bank.
Exactly.
So what can we do
Well,
because I know a lot of people don't even know where to start.
I know.
With a budget.
Well, Darianna has some really good advice for that.
Okay.
Check out the shop's website.
Okay.
Or even just call them up and ask about their starting prices for new gowns.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And you can also ask if they sell off the rack dresses at a discount.
Okay.
Or if they have any sample sales coming up.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
Those are...
To like score a designer gown.
Yeah, for way less.
For less.
Yeah, it's like finding buried treasure.
And while we're on the topic of insider tips,
okay,
what about these things called trunk shows?
Oh, yeah.
Because I've heard about them.
They're really cool.
But I don't really know.
Okay, well, think of it like a pop-up shop.
Okay.
But for wedding dresses.
Okay.
So a designer brings their latest collection to a shop for like a short amount of time.
So it's not there all the time?
No.
Okay.
And it's a chance to try on dresses that they might not usually have.
Oh, that.
And sometimes they even have like special discounts.
Oh, wow.
Or extra things that come with buying a dress.
So that's like a must-do for finding a really unique gown?
Yeah, it's like a VIP experience.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we've talked about reviews, dress selection, responsiveness, and budget.
Okay.
What other things should we be considering?
Well, what about convenience?
Okay.
Does the shop do alterations?
Right.
Do they have a lot of accessories to choose from?
Yeah.
And what about your partner?
Okay.
Do they need a suit or a tux? It could be really easy if they have everything in one place.
So it's like a one-stop shop.
It is. It is.
And also, how many people are you bringing?
Oh, yeah, the guest policy.
Yeah.
Because some people want to bring a whole entourage.
Yeah.
But other people want to keep it low-key.
Right.
So some shops might have a limit on how many people you can bring. Especially the smaller ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you check their policy.
Yes.
So you're not disappointed.
Yeah.
It's all about, setting the right expectations.
Exactly.
So it's comfortable for everybody.
Absolutely.
So Darianna also mentions that some shops offer on-site alterations. But you should be careful with that.
You should.
Because sometimes you might get a better deal.
Right.
And even more personalized service.
Yeah.
From an independent seamstress. So it's worth, doing your research.
Yeah.
And comparing prices.
Definitely.
So you don't have a headache later on.
Absolutely.
Because remember, this is your wedding dress.
Yeah.
So you deserve the best.
Yes, you do.
So we've talked about a lot of practical things, like the reviews, the dress selection,
responsiveness budget,
budget.
Yeah.
But what really makes a shop stand out from the crowd?
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay, so spill the tea.
All right, so Darianna highlights a few things that every bride should think about. First, you have to pay attention to their commission policy.
Okay, commission policy.
Yeah, some shops, their consultants work on commission, which means they might try to sell you the most expensive gown.
Oh, wow.
Even if it's not the best one for you, because they want to make more money.
Oh, I see.
So that can feel a little bit pressure-y,
right.
Like a conflict of interest.
Okay.
So Darianna, they're really proud to have a no commission policy.
Okay.
So their consultants are just focused on helping you find the best dress for you.
No matter
the price.
Okay, so it's really all about your vision.
It is.
So what else should we look for?
What about personalization?
Okay.
Does the shop take the time to get to know you before your appointment?
Right.
Like what kind of style you like, your wedding theme, what kind of dress you're dreaming of.
Yeah.
Some shops even have you do a little quiz.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, or ask for your Pinterest board.
So it makes you feel like they're actually trying to help you.
Yeah, you're not just another bride walking through the doors.
It's like they're invested in you.
Exactly.
Okay, and of course, a good online presence is a plus.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like
a good website, active social media.
Yeah, a nice website, being active on social media.
That's good reviews.
Those glowing reviews.
Exactly.
But also, I think this is important. How do they handle the bad feedback?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Like if someone leaves a negative review, do they respond professionally?
Yeah, do they own up to it?
Yeah. Or do they just ignore it?
Right.
Do they get defensive?
Yeah.
You can really tell a lot about them from that.
Yeah, it shows how committed they are to good customer service.
Yeah, it's all about transparency
and
accountability.
Okay, so we've covered so much.
We have.
Like the reviews, dress selection, responsiveness, budget,
commission policies, personalization.
So much. It's a lot to take in.
It is.
So what can we do?
Wow.
to not feel so overwhelmed?
Darianna says to stick to no more than 3 bridal shops.
Okay.
That's a good number.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
Because any more than that...
Yeah, you'll just get tired of making decisions.
Yeah, you get that decision fatigue.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I can't even tell what I like anymore.
Yeah, it's like trying to pick a paint color.
Right.
They all start to look the same.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So how do you pick your 3 shops?
Okay.
Do your research. Check out their websites. Read the reviews.
Yeah.
Look at their social media. And then pick the ones you really like.
Okay.
And schedule your appointments.
And it's always good to have some inspiration ready.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like from Pinterest or magazines.
So you can give the consultant an idea of your style.
Yeah, so you're organized, focused, and inspired.
Yes.
I like that.
That's good.
So now I'm curious.
Okay.
From your perspective, what's like the #1 thing a bride should look for in a bridal shop?
Well, sometimes it's not even about the dress selection or the price range. It's more about how you feel when you're there.
Okay.
Do you connect with the staff? Do they make you feel comfortable? Like they really understand you?
Right.
Does it feel welcoming?
Right.
Does it feel like a place where you want to celebrate? Those are the things that really make it special.
So it's like finding a friend.
Yeah, exactly. Who just gets you.
And is excited for you.
And is excited for you.
Yeah. And wants to help you find your dream dress.
Right. And Darianna mentions this too, about how finding the one, it's an intuitive feeling.
It is.
So if you find a dress
that
makes you feel amazing at the very first appointment,
right,
don't be afraid to say yes.
Yeah, you don't have to keep looking.
Yeah, just trust your instincts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And go with your heart.
Absolutely.
I love that.
It is.
Because you want to stay true to yourself and just embrace the joy and the excitement of finding your dress.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so easy to get caught up in finding the one, the perfect dress that we forget to enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
The whole process.
Absolutely.
It's about celebrating, right?
Yeah.
This exciting time and finding a dress that makes you feel confident.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And most importantly, like
your true self.
Yes, exactly.
So let's do a little recap.
Okay.
What are the main things our listeners need to remember?
Okay, well, first, remember those online reviews?
Right, the Gold 9.
Yeah, they're full of information.
Yeah.
But you gotta go deeper.
Okay.
Than just like the surface level stuff.
So like, not just like, oh, they're so friendly.
Yeah. Find the reviews that talk about how the consultants listened and understood the bride's vision.
So they really get you.
Yeah, and they can translate that into the perfect dress.
Okay, that makes sense.
And also responsiveness.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, because you want to feel like a priority.
Exactly. Do they get back to you quickly? Do they answer all your questions?
Right.
That shows they care about their brides.
And we can't forget about the budget.
Oh, yes, the budget.
Because you want to feel good about the whole process.
You don't want any surprises.
Exactly.
So do your research.
Right.
Know what you can spend before you even step foot in a shop.
And don't be afraid to ask about those sample sales.
Yeah.
Or trunk shows.
Those can save you so much money.
Right. And you might find the dress of your dreams for way less.
It happens all the time.
Okay. And beyond all the practical stuff, you also want to make sure that the shop aligns with your values.
Yes. Your priorities.
Like if you really want a no commission policy, find a shop that has that. Absolutely. And if you want to feel like they really get you, your style.
Your vision.
Your vision.
Yeah. Find a shop that takes the time.
Okay.
To get to know you. Those little details matter.
They do. They really do.
Yeah. You want to feel like more than just a transaction.
Like you're special.
Exactly.
Okay. So what if you walk into a shop and it just doesn't feel right?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Trust your gut.
Yeah.
It's okay to walk away.
It's okay to say no.
You don't have to stay.
Yeah.
Maybe the vibe's off.
Yeah.
Maybe the music's too loud.
Or the decor is weird.
Yeah. Or maybe the consultant's just not listening.
Right.
You deserve to feel good throughout this whole process.
You should feel confident and excited and happy.
This is your moment.
Yeah.
You deserve to feel amazing.
So I want to leave our listeners
with
the question.
Right.
What's one thing you wish you knew before you started your dress search?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Like, what advice would you give to your past self?
Exactly, because sometimes those lessons are the most valuable.
They are.
Yeah. So share your wisdom with us.
Yes, tell us your story.
We'd love to hear from you.
We would.
And we can't wait to hear all your advice.
Yeah, those are always the best tips, the ones you learn along the way.
You know, I have to admit something. I'm not even planning a wedding right now.
Okay.
But I've learned so much from this deep dive.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Really?
Yeah, these conversations can really open your eyes to new things, even if it's not something you're dealing with right now.
Yeah, I'm already thinking, like, how can I use these tips in other parts of my life?
Like what?
Like finding a good tailor.
Oh, yeah.
Or even, like, choosing a therapist.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's all about finding the right people.
Yeah, the experts.
Yeah, who really get you.
Understand you.
Yeah.
And make you feel confident.
Exactly.
That's a great point.
It's all about finding those people and places where you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like you can be yourself.
You feel supported.
Yeah.
I like that.
So for everyone out there who's about to start their wedding dress journey,
yeah,
I want to leave you with this.
Okay, what's that?
Remember, this is your experience.
Yes, it is.
Don't let anyone pressure you to say yes.
Right.
To a dress.
Right.
Or a shop that just doesn't feel right.
Trust your gut.
Yeah. Embrace the journey.
Yeah, have fun.
Have fun. That's the most important part.
It is.
Yeah, finding your dream dress. Yeah. It's a celebration.
Yeah, absolutely.
So go explore those options.
Yeah.
And say yes to the experience that makes you happy.
That makes your heart sing.
Exactly. We're so glad you joined us for this deep dive.
We are.
Into the world of bridal shops.
Hope you learned a lot.
Yeah. We hope you feel ready to find the perfect place.
Yeah.
To say yes to the dress.
Happy shopping.
Best wishes on finding that dream dress.
And we'll be here to cheer you on.
Every step of the way.